We're here at the National Videogame Museum in Frisco, Texas. We just landed in Dallas, rented a car, and we're here. We're about to go inside. This museum opened April 2nd, 2016, so it's fairly new.
Okay.
And they feature arcades, classic video games, and you can play, you can explore. I'm very excited. Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing video games since I was 2 years old, so I'd say it's been a part of my life, and I'm very curious, very curious.
Me too. Like, what was your first video game?
NES.
Mine was the Atari 2600.
Wait, which one was it? Which game? It was, like the freeway game.
Freeway. You have to cross, you know, the chicken needs to cross the street. Pretty much that was the whole game. I got it when I was 7 years old for Christmas.
Ooh.
Yeah, good times. Let's go inside and check them all out.
Yeah.
Just got in. This is like the homage to the old consoles. We're about to get our tickets to go inside. Welcome to the National Videogame Museum. Gonna play Pong, a game from 1972.
On a giant screen. Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's try and see who wins.
I won.
So I'm going to tell you my video game timeline. In 1985, I got that one for Christmas. In 1989, I got this one. In 1990, I got this one. 1991, I got this one. In 1992, got that one. In 1993, Super Nintendo. In 1996, PlayStation 1. In 2002, PlayStation 2. In 2008, PlayStation 3. And that was my very last one. In 1991, I also got the Game Gear, which is right over there, which I forgot to mention. In 2000, I don't know, maybe 2012, I got the Wii. Yeah, seeing all these consoles here brings me lots of memory. So let's go for Anthony for his timeline.
So for me, when I was 2, I guess that would be 1988, I got the Nintendo NES. I had a Game Boy for a day, and my mom didn't like the colors. She said it would hurt my eyes, so she took it back. I had a Genesis after that, and a Super Nintendo. I had a Game Gear, a Saturn, and then, of course, Nintendo 64. I had a Dreamcast. After Dreamcast, I had a GBA, GameCube. I had a 360, a Wii, PlayStation 4, Wii U, and Switch. I'm a Nintendo fanboy. What about you? Leave your comments below. I think especially now with the Switch, it makes it really easy for indie developers to have their games. I don't know, the Switch is just really, they really promote indie games, so it makes it easier to play them unless you use, I don't play on the computer,
Okay.
which a lot of people do, but, so yeah, I like indie games, they're fun, more adventurous.
Yeah.
They try stuff. So we're looking at the third-party display. Apparently it says the first third-party company was a bunch of designers that split from Atari, and they formed Activision, which apparently is the first third-party developer for video games, which I didn't know, so that's super cool. For those of you who don't know, third party is an outside company that develops games for like the consoles, you know, Sony and Nintendo and so on. That's first party. It's neat to find out that Activision was the first one. The more you know.
So by looking at these portables here, I completely forgot that I had some of them. I had this one, the Game & Watch Donkey Kong Jr., and that one in the back, the boxing, that they had two controllers coming out of the console. Wow, wow, wow. Good times. explain to you the history behind E.T.
So E.T. was just famously a horrible game, and also Atari made, supposedly they made more copies of the game than consoles were sold that they knew. I don't know if that's true, but it's like, why would you make more copies than you know? People can buy. So part of that's one of the that sort of thinking is partly why the video game industry got too big too fast in the early 80s and then started to crash. Nintendo is the one that really came back hard with making sure all their games were quality, even third party, and enforcing pricing so that retailers couldn't just charge whatever they wanted and make it super cheap. So they're the ones that really built back up the industry, which is why I love Nintendo. I used to watch angry video game nerd videos when I was in college, probably. That's a flashback. He used to be angry about old video games. There was one where he plays the Ninja Turtles on the NES and flips out about how unfair that game is. Back in the day, it was funny. I don't know what's happening right now, but... Time, the best game ever made. It's my favorite game. My favorite. It's just so amazing. Still to this day, the wonder, and the awe from just the very beginning, the opening scene. It was like nothing else I'd ever seen. And this is the collector's edition, which means the cartridge is gold colored. I had that.
So we just ran into a little Mario memorabilia here at the museum. Vintage toys, picture frame signed by the one who invented him.
Shigeru Miyamoto, who is a close personal friend of mine, of course.
You don't believe him? Well, there you go.
There you go.
What was your favorite Mario?
I mean, they're all great. I remember, similar to Ocarina of Time, when the first time I played Mario 64, it was like...
Okay.
this is a whole new, like nothing else was like it ever. Mario 3 is perfect game.
That's my favorite Mario.
Yeah.
Super Mario 3 for Nintendo, for NES.
Mario World is like a perfect game.
Each Mario has their unique characteristic for each game. Like, it's hard to pick your favorite.
Well, each one is like, it reinvents
platforming
so well. I mean, even Mario Odyssey, the last one on Switch,
when we released Mario Galaxy, it was a big, like, because it was 3D and it was...
Mario Galaxy was awesome. It's amazing.
Well, the first 3D was Mario 64, right?
First 3D was 64, but then Galaxy, you're going on planets and everything, and it's
a whole new level of Mario. Mario is always Mario, right?
It's always good.
And now we're going to continue on with the National Video Game Museum. Room from the 80s. 1984, all over again. Before we go, we got awarded what, 4 or 5?
We got 4 tokens each.
4 tokens each to use on these arcades. Old time games.
If you get the high score, your name goes on the board and you get 10 more tokens.
Pac-Man, Donkey Kong Jr., Mrs. Pac-Man, Punch-Out, Frogger. All those games from the 80s are here to your enjoyment. You need to get tokens. As we mentioned before, you get 4 tokens with the admission to the museum. But inside here, there's a little machine, the old time machine where you put the cash and they give you tokens. It's all here at the end of the National Video Game Museum. Every good museum out there, there's a gift shop at the end. There's a lot of interesting things. There's like some nice keychains, mugs, pillow throws, plush.
Yeah, the type of things you'd expect.
We're gonna take a look around and see if we can find something Zelda related. Alright guys, that was the National Video Game Museum. I really enjoyed it.
It was fun.
Brought me back. Good memories.
Yeah, it's a quick little walk through to see all the history and see all the old consoles and play. You get to play some of them.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. Yeah,
It's pretty neat.
Some games that I totally forgot about them, they have it here. It was awesome. It's great. And now, since we're here in the Dallas area, we're gonna take advantage of the city and go visit downtown Dallas. Maybe catch some dinner later. How about some Tex-Mex since we're in Texas?
Sounds good to me.
All right, stay tuned. We have just arrived in downtown Dallas and we're going to see something very interesting. Or it will see us, if you know what I mean. Here it is, a 30-foot tall eyeball. Basically, it was designed by a Chicago-based multimedia artist named Tony Tassett back in 2007.
Right.
And it was designed based on his own eyeball.
Good. Makes sense. So we can't go inside the garden.
No, the garden is blocked by this fence all around, and you're not supposed to go inside this garden. So we're gonna go grab some food, and we're gonna try a Mexican restaurant called Meso that features food from the Mayan region.
Cool.
Like cochinita pibil, and they have pozole, quesadillas, tacos, the works.
And it's cheesy. That's good. I guess I forgot that queso is a big thing in Texas, but that's good. It's very, very cheesy. If you don't like cheese, don't get it, but if you like cheese, it's gonna hit the spot. And just the salsa that they bring with the chips free to the table is good too. It's got a nice smoky flavor. Oh yeah, I'm good with this.
You can taste a little bit at the end, the citrusy of the bitter orange, but it doesn't overpower the dish that some cochinita pibil do. Good rice, good beans, and habanero salsa. Habanero.
Nice flavor, perfect doneness, and they didn't even ask me if I wanted it medium rare. They did it right. That's good. I'm gonna try my little cheese tostada. That's good. Here's what it is. Let me try the tamal. It's good too. Nice sweetness because it has the corn, but very just like mellow. Okay. Good choice.
That was some dinner. It was good, wasn't it?
Very. Yeah, I am very full.
Yeah, we're both stuffed, and now we're on our way back to the airport to fly back to Los Angeles. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Today was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Very interesting. I love the museum.
Lovely eye.
The eye was interesting. Food was delicious. Oh, we have to go back. Thank you so much for watching. And on a side note, especially for gamers, we shot this vlog. Today is March 10th. And according to gamers,
Mario Day.
it's Mario Day. That was totally not planned.
Just happened to work out that way.
Exactly. So again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it 100%. Don't forget to hit that like button and send me some comments so we can, exchange some ideas. And subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
And if you want to see more of Anton, let me know. He might come up soon in a future vlog.
Send us the money so I can travel too.
Let's do it. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon.